What's up, Westlanders? Do you need a really good lazy commando build for level 100s and above? If so, I got you. But even with this build, like being for level 100s, I barely have any stacks right now, and it's doing 700 to 1,000 already. Normally, without this is without any buffs as well, so it's just mutations and whatnot. But I think I got around 1100 to like almost 1200 would be the max. So around 600 to 1200 is about the max for this build currently. But for level 100s, man, that is pretty amazing. Also, little tip, if anybody runs against like lower level enemies, you're wondering why you're not doing as much damage as you were, is because they simply just don't have that much HP to take as much damage as you was dealing out on like higher level enemies and whatnot. Like level 60 super mutant, there's 1,000. 600 to 700 ish. Well, almost peaked into the 800s right there. This build's doing insanely good. Even without vats or anything. I mean, it's a level 100 build. That, I mean, goodbye. Actually, don't reload. Don't want to get the stacks off. With this build, it's best not to reload with it. Let the game reload itself. First up is the mutations. You saw a little bit while ago, but where you can actually go over them right now. A general reaction, bird bones, chameleon, eagle eyes, egghead, excuse me, herbivore or carnivore. You can have either one, herbivore or carnivore. It does not matter with this build. Herd mentality, marsupial, speed demon, and unstoppable isotope. Obviously, at level 100, you're not going to have all of these. I do recommend trying to build them up as fast as possible, but you don't need all of them right off the bat. Next up is the preset specials. You have 10 in strength, 9 in perception, 7 endurance, 3 charisma, 3 intelligence, 14 agility, and 10 in luck. For the perk cards, this is the setup that we're running. One major important note with Mr. Sandman, make sure your gun has a silencer on it or you will be missing out on 100% more sneak damage. Most of this build is sneak damage, obviously, because it is Commando. And another important note, junk shield, make sure you have 100 junk in your inventory. Like, I use 100 volt steel and then I lock it in my inventory. You probably won't have volt steel, so you can use like 100 cork or pretty much anything, but this perk card does max out at 100 junk just in general. Just make sure you have like 100 junk. You could have cork is a good one because it doesn't weigh that much. Volt steel is 5 pounds. I don't mind the extra 5 pounds though. Also, for your legendary perk cards, this is kind of the best part because there is no legendary perk cards. Yeah, you heard me right. There is no legendary perk card requirements for this build. So you could put recording cloud there. I'm still moving around my setup, so it's a little bit janky, but we make a do. You can pretty much do anything or put anything. Like you can put master infiltrator for your 3 slots. Since you're level 300, you will have 3 legendary perk card slots. You can put whatever you want here. For the gun itself, I am using a Elder's Mark. You use any gun or like assault rifle that you want with this build, as long as it has a good magazine. If it doesn't have a good magazine, it would not pair well with the Bullet Storm. I forgot the name there for a second, went blank. But yeah, Bullet Storm and Lock and Load, it won't pair well with these 2 perk cards right here. So make sure it actually has like a good magazine. For the mods on the guns itself that I do recommend you having is Furious, Rapid, Vats Optimize, and Pinpointers. Now you don't have to have like ultra sight on your weapons. I have .45 here, just regular ammo. So that won't be one of your major worries. Also, pinpointers, I do recommend having it, although it's not necessary. It's really good for like a damage modifier, you know, 20% more damage to your weak points. Not necessary, but I do recommend having it. If you can pick it up, pick it up. Now for the armor, I'm using my main set of Secret Service. You won't have Secret Service at level 100, although some people I've met have, which is pretty impressive. You're probably not going to though, so you can just have any set that you want. but make sure, or at least try to make sure it has unyielding powers. And for the third star, it doesn't matter what you have for the third star. That's just more quality of life. You can put whatever you want on there. For the fourth star, the Rangers, though, this is really good because it range weapons deal 5% of bonus damage up to 25% on full stack. I do have a full 25% stack. You don't have to worry about it, but it is a major boost, so I do recommend getting Rangers as soon as possible. Don't worry about it though starting out. And obviously, as a little tip, you're not going to have, pinpointers or rangers that I have from my armor just starting out. So to make up for that damage difference that you're not going to have just yet, you could put for your legendary perk cards. Remember how those are empty? Well, it's not going to be anymore. Go in there and then select a perk card called Follow Through. This one, you don't have to have it maxed out, although of course I do recommend it. Range sneak damage increases by 40% for 10 seconds. That procs every single time that you shoot, so that's a constant 40% if you get that maxed out. That will be the build, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think of it. If you use it, comment down and below in the comments. I will be putting up a post as always of the next build that you guys want me to make, so make sure to vote on that. If you have any builds that you would like to see, comment them on that post or on this video, and I will see if I can make those builds for you guys. But without further ado, it's been amazing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.